nerves and the blood vessels which are supplying the anterior abdominal wall musculature. So when we cut open the rectus sheath, then we will show you in the next session. So the contents of the rectus sheath and the formation of rectus sheath at the various levels. Now, here in context to this external oblique muscle of abdomen. So now we said this is the outermost flat muscle what you see in the anterior abdominal wall. Now when you come down to this aponeurosis of the external oblique muscle of abdomen, here you are seeing a small gap. Can you see this small triangular gap here? This small triangular gap which you are observing, see if I pull this you can make out there is a hole there. So that is nothing but your superficial inguinal ring. The base will be formed by the pubic crest. So these are the two crura, okay, medial and then the lateral crura. So along the apex it will be connected by the intercrural fibers. So this gap what you are seeing in the aponeurosis of the external oblique muscle of abdomen, it carries the, you can see here, it is carrying one bunch of structures here. This will be called as spermatic cord. So because this is a male body, you can see here the spermatic cord with its coverings and contents, it will be passing through this superficial inguinal ring towards the scrotal sac. If it were to be female, then you would have seen one insignificant structure here which will be called as round ligament of uterus, which will run towards the labia. Okay, so because it's a male, so here the ring will be very well developed because it is carrying the contents, the spermatic cord with its coverings and then the contents. So what are the contents that we will discuss later. So one modification what you are seeing in the aponeurosis of external oblique muscle of abdomen is superficial inguinal ring. At the same time, the same aponeurosis thickens between the inguinal ligament and then the pubic tubercle. So here you can see here this inturned portion, whatever you are seeing here, which is thickened between the anterior superior iliac spine and then the pubic tubercle. You can call this as inguinal ligament, which forms the floor of your inguinal canal. So that forms the grooved surface will form the floor of the inguinal canal, which will be lying here above the inguinal ligament, above the medial 4 centimeters of the inguinal ligament. So this is one more modification of the external oblique aponeurosis. So inguinal ligament thickening between the anterior superior iliac spine and pubic tubercle. Then here what you are seeing is the superficial inguinal ring, the outlet of your inguinal canal carrying the spermatic cord with its coverings and contents. So that's all for today's class. So this is regarding flat muscles of abdomen. In the next class we will be discussing about the rectus sheath. So the formation at various levels and then the contents.